Once you've created your design and all appropriate timing constraints, you'll run through implementation. After implementation, you'll want to take a look at the results to verify that everything is as you expected. This quick take video will focus on analyzing those implementation results. In your implementation results, there are several things that you may want to verify. These could include your timing results, placement, routing, logic configuration, or even overall utilization. The demo that follows will walk you through looking at the reports to verify these various elements, as well as the more detailed viewers within the tool. You will see the advantages of the Vivado environment as we use the integrated environment for cross-probing between views easily. You'll also notice how the unified data model provides easy correlation of the physical design to the logical design for ease of debug. In your Vivado window, you'll want to click on Open Implemented Design within the Flow Navigator. Alternatively, if you are using a non-project flow, you can load the checkpoint directly, which will bring up the implemented design. Once this loads, you'll see a default layout showing the device view. In the Flow Navigator, there are a variety of reports that you can run to get more information. In addition, if you've done a project flow, there are a set of default reports that are automatically generated. We'll first take a look at some of these. First, there's the Utilization Report. As you can see, this report contains specific information about all of the elements used in your design. It starts from a very high level and then becomes more and more detailed about all the specific elements, giving you all the information you could possibly need. Another report that we will take a look at here is going to be the Timing Summary Report. This report is key to knowing whether your design will work the way you want it to. Provided that you set up your timing constraints correctly to begin with, if your timing is met, you may be ready to go straight to the board. There's also a variety of information in various detail levels in this. One other report that you'll want to take a quick look at, since it's much more simple, is the Route Status Report. This will show the number of nets as well as any that have been left unrouted due to design issues or problems with the tool. Now that we've looked at the pre-configured reports, let's take a look at the design in some more detail within the Vivado tool. Closing these reports, we'll go back to the device view, which shows the placement of the design for this implementation. One thing that can be interesting to take a look at is where each of your modules has been placed by the tools. Here I'm going to select Cycle Colors so that you can take a look, and you can see that in the netlist window each module has a color which coincides with the primitive highlighting over in the device view. Red for red, green for green, etc. I can then unhighlight all of them and take a look at where a farther down submodule has been placed. I'm going to go over and turn on Auto Fit Selection so that when I select these primitives, the device view will automatically scroll there, as you can see. You may also want to use the World View to get a better idea of where in the device this is. The World View shows the overall context and can also be resized and moved within the device window to make it more convenient for the user. Now, rather than looking at the complete design, let's take a closer look at a timing path. I can get the detailed timing results from the Tools menu and report timing. I'll go ahead and report against the constraints I've already defined. When it completes, it will open up the results within the GUI, enabling cross-probing from those timing paths to the device and other windows. As you can see here, as I select each of the paths, they're selected in the other views. I can also get more information on the path itself by expanding the path properties. It's shown in a smaller view here. Now that I've taken a look at the path, I can show the schematic to take a look at what logic is associated with that path we're examining. I can even tile this side by side with the device view to see what I have selected here. As I select each of the flip-flops, the device view will zoom to those as well. Here you can see both are selected and are a ways apart. Another interesting thing that I can do is take a look at the instantiation of this in our HDL code. As you can see, go to instantiation shows the HDL by opening it up, as well as the particular line where this instance was defined. One other thing that could be interesting is to take a closer look at this particular flip-flop within the context of the overall device. Here I will choose the mark command, which puts a large yellow marker on the flip-flop that remains visible as I zoom out. This then allows me to get a better context of where it is relative to the other flip-flop in this path. Thank you for watching the Vivado Quick Take video on analyzing implementation results. Hopefully this has given you some insight into the various tools that Vivado provides for analysis.